We're here with Julian Limon Fernandez, running for Austin City Council, District 3. He's one of 12 candidates in this race.
Exactly.
Julian, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And please tell us why you? Why are you the best leader for District 3?
Very simple. I was asked to join this race by the community. I had no ambitions or didn't even know anything about politics, other than voting and knowing some of the issues that have been at hand. We had some people that were very concerned about the candidates that were being mentioned into running. And they had great concerns over that. A lot of them were the Anglo people in East Austin, the Austin urban farms. They had a lot of concern as to who was going to represent them. We have.
I'm a little confused. The urban farm people were concerned, or the
Yes.
neighbors were concerned about the urban farm? I'm a little. Can you
No,
clarify?
the urban farmers, they were concerned. And,
so you're supportive of the urban farmers?
Definitely.
Okay.
And the people that came to me were also concerned about the urban farms and their status in the community.
Okay.
You know, because they felt that they were shunned by the political and the activists that have been a long time in the community.
Gotcha.
You know.
So that's one thing that would definitely distinguish you in this race.
Yes.
Some of the other things, you are very pro-solar, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so tell us what you think we should be doing in terms of our energy mix in the future.
I believe that being pro-solar also means community involvement. A lot of the people in District 3 aren't knowledgeable about solar. I wasn't knowledgeable about solar, and quite frankly, I still don't know everything about it. However, I do know that it's clean. I know that it will be affordable, and it should be part of everyone's home. And I think if we start making affordable housing, we should have solar energy providing half of the energy that's into those complexes. You know, and just have a strong line to just the ceiling lights or the ceiling fans, and everything else just, you know, your regular, you know, type of electricity.
Okay. You also say if you win, you will challenge each district council person which district can save more water.
Exactly.
So you like a little competition?
Oh, I love competition. I'm a musician. My profession is a musician, but I feel that if we all put effort into this, all the city council people put effort into their community, we can help out the fight that all these organizations have been trying to fight for years, you know, and I'll bring it up to the forefront and actually challenge the rest of the council people that are serving, you know, to, hey, let's conserve energy. You come up with ideas for your district, I come up with ideas with our district, and let the water meters decide, you know, who saved, you know, the most money.
Okay. Let's switch to transportation. What do you think is the solution? I mean, our central city is being built up and built out, and we're going to keep building out. What do we do?
Well, other than moving out, that's what a lot of people are doing, moving out of Austin. It's sad. I do believe that rail is in the future, in the very near future. I don't believe this rail is good for Austin.
Prop 1.
Yeah, the Prop 1, simply because, and I have a comment on that, because it's accessing and allowing just the students to use the rail. But we also have to know that 3 months out of the year, those rails are going to be empty. The students aren't going to be here in Austin. They leave, and then they come back. But we also have the spring breakers. We also have the Christmas holidays. So we're looking at 4 months of that the rail is going to be running without any riders.
Okay. So I haven't heard that point yet. The land development code that is being rewritten as a result of the Imagine Austin process will basically help us figure out how we develop. What do you think we should be doing in terms of developing in smart ways?
There's several issues on that I do want to touch. It's new land developers, new housing developers, and they're reaching to the outskirts of our city. And I think we should have a mandatory plan to have Capital Metro or whatever transit system that we have at the time to start putting those routes to those areas so they can depend on public transit to come into town, to come into work, to transfer from areas in the downtown area to alleviate the problems of traffic. That is one of my biggest things. It's the developers.
Okay. So if you're elected, being a leader means setting priorities and getting people to follow. If you could do one thing in your term of office, and you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you take on?
My biggest thing right now is the tax,
The what?
the property taxes.
Taxes. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the hottest issues right now. There's a lot of issues, but property taxes is one of my biggest concerns because I know at least two people that come to my dances that they had to move out of their homes because of property taxes. One is a 90-year-old woman. She's caring for her blind daughter, and she had to move into a one-bedroom apartment because she couldn't afford the taxes.
Okay.
You know.
I think that's the time we have right now, but thank you for being here. I
Sure.
really nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
And thank you, City of Austin.